Hey everybody out there, wherever you are, it's Zabba here. You were expecting Gramma and Zabba. Well, you'll get that. But at the moment, I believe Grandma's in the kitchen because I'm smelling something really, really good. Oh, it smells like preparing food
Zabba?
for Shabbos. Hey,
Zabba,
Grandma,
who are
how
you
you
talking
doing?
to?
Nice to see you.
Oh, hi everybody.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, what you been doing?
Mwah. I've just been cooking up a storm in the kitchen, getting ready for Shabbat.
Cooking up a storm? I thought you were cooking food for Shabbos.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh,
I'm
Zabba.
sorry.
That's okay. But I wanted to tell everybody the wonderful story we're going to be telling today. It's called The Secret Ingredient. We were inspired to tell this story from a story in the Talmud, in the Gemara. And also a woman by the name, an author by the name of Naomi Shulman, adapted that story into a book. She inspired us too.
But Grandma, before we get to the actual story, I know we didn't do this last time, but we now actually have a song about our telling stories.
You wrote a theme song for us?
Yeah.
Awesome, let's sing it.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Zabba
And Grandma
and Zabba,
we're here to tell a story to you. Grandma
and Zabba, Zabba,
and Grandma, we are one and one, that's two. I tell the story,
I play the music,
we just love to share. Grandma
Zabba, Zabba,
and Grandma, we're so glad you're here. So, we're really so happy you're here to hear our story, The Secret Ingredient. We begin the story by meeting Abby. Oh, hello everybody, hello. Come on into my house. You must be hungry. You look very hungry. Have you had a snack recently? So come to my house. Abby lived in a little tiny house at the edge of town all by herself. But she had plenty of company, especially on Shabbat when she hosted a crowd. Oh, come on in, everybody. There's plenty of food. There's plenty of room. Make yourselves at home. I'll get you a plate. I made your favorite kugel. Oh, did you have enough to eat? She's great, isn't she? Well, see you later. Now, let's go to the other side of town, where there's only one very large and very fancy, but also empty house. The owner of this house is Nathan. Nathan also lived alone, but his house had so many rooms, he lost count. I know exactly how many rooms I have. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 30 rooms. 35 if you count the bathrooms. Anyway, the only person that Nathan ever spoke to was his personal chef. And even to him, he didn't speak very much. I'm not paying him to talk. Oh. Some days, Nathan didn't talk to anyone at all. But one night, Nathan was taking a walk, and he happened to pass by Abby's house and caught a whiff of something. A delicious smell that made his stomach rumble. I didn't realize how late it was, and I'm so hungry. Nathan found the smell impossible to ignore. So he went to the door and knocked. Abby answered the door. Nathan, is that you? I haven't seen you since you were in the 3rd grade. Oh, look how you've grown. What have you been up to? I'm keeping busy. Well, you're just in time for Friday night dinner. We'll make room for you, of course. Everybody scoot over. Scoot, scoot. There's plenty of room. Just come sit over here. Nathan hadn't been in such a small, modest house in a long time, but everyone at the table was friendly. They all sang the brachot on the wine and the challah and passed around the warm pieces of sweet challah bread. And the food was delicious. It tasted so delicious that Nathan was kind of annoyed. Well, Nathan is kind of annoyed a lot of the time. You know, I hired the best chef in town, but this food, Abby, at your table is far superior. I demand the recipe. Don't be silly, Nathan. You don't have to demand them. Of course I'll share my recipes. Just ask nicely. Please? So, Abby gave Nathan copies of all of her recipes. He brought them home, excited. He called for his chef. Hey, chef, come on over. I have these recipes, and I would like you to prepare the soup for later this week. Yes, sir. A few nights later, Nathan was excited to have more of the delicious food. I can't wait. He had given his chef Abby's recipe for soup and was waiting impatiently for the soup to be served. He sat at his long empty table and watched as the chef brought in the steaming bowl. Here you go, sir. He dipped in his spoon, splash, took a taste. Ready to be delighted, he swallowed. He slammed down his spoon and said, "This doesn't taste anywhere near as good as Abby's soup. You must have done something wrong." "I followed the recipes to the letter, sir." "Well, do it again tomorrow, but this time I'm going to watch you." "If you insist, sir." The next day, Nathan watched in the kitchen as the chef made the soup. "Let me see what you're doing. Let me see." He followed each step of Abby's recipe, but when Nathan tasted it, "No, this is not good enough. There must be something wrong with your technique." The chef looked quite offended. He had, after all, trained to be a master chef for many years. Get out of my way. I'll make the soup myself." So Nathan rolled up his sleeves, put on an apron, and got to work. He made a huge mess, but he did it. He cooked a whole pot of soup according to Abby's instructions. I did it. I really did it. Now it must be as good as when she served it. I'm going to taste it now. No, it's not as good as Abby's. He stomped his feet and screamed. The chef just shrugged. There must be something missing from the recipe. A secret ingredient, he said to the chef. You, go over to Abby's house and get her to tell you the secret ingredient. It must be a special spice that only certain cooks know about. You're a chef, so you'll understand. So, the chef went to Abby's house and knocked on the door. When she answered the door, he spoke calmly but urgently. My dear lady, my employer, Nathan, insists that there must be a secret ingredient that you are not telling us about that makes your food so extraordinarily delicious. He insists that the food tastes much better when he eats it at your house. Please tell me, what is your secret spice? Abby's eyes twinkled. I think that I know what the secret ingredient is. I think that special ingredient is Shabbos. The chef looked puzzled. He was a world-famous chef, but had never heard of a spice called that. He was too embarrassed to ask what it was and where to get it, or to admit that he'd never heard of such a spice. So he thanked her and hurried home to Nathan. Well, where is that chef? Where is he? Ah, here you are. What is the secret ingredient that made Abby's food taste so delicious, so special? Well, Abby said that the only possible missing ingredient is, I forgot what it's called. I should have written it down. It starts with a shh. I don't know. Does anybody out there know? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, wait. I think it's Shabubets. Maybe not. Maybe it's Shlomo Blitzky. No. Maybe it's Shabba-dabba-dabba-doo? Oh, maybe Shababis? Yeah, I think that's it. Shababis. Shababis? Well, I want you to find that spice and buy it. I don't care how much it costs. So, the chef called all of his friends all over the world to find out if they knew of a spice called Shababis. But no one knew a thing. He came back to Nathan. I'm sorry, boss. I couldn't find the spice called Shababis anywhere. What do you mean you can't find it anywhere? If Abby can buy it, then I can certainly buy it. I'm going to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm going to Abby's. Come with me. As Nathan and the chef approached Abby's home, the delicious smell once again met him at her door. He knocked loudly. Abby came right to the door. Yes? Oh, without even saying hello, Nathan began yelling right away. Those recipes you gave me are not complete. My chef made them, and I made them myself, and they were missing the delicious specialness and the special deliciousness that I taste when I eat at your table. What is that secret ingredient that you told my chef? What are you keeping so secret? Something like Shababis? Abby looked at her angry young friend. She led him into her little home and looked at his eyes. Nathan, my dear friend, I'll tell you what you're missing. But first, let me ask you some questions. Tell me, when you tasted the food you prepared, did you invite other people to eat it with you? Did you light candles that cast a lovely soft glow? Did you sing the sweet, lovely song of Kiddush and taste the wine and pass around the warm, soft challah for everyone to taste? All those things together, everything becomes special and feels special. The people feel special. The spirit of Shabbos becomes part of the food, and everything tastes better. So that's your missing ingredient, Nathan. But it's not a secret. Anyone can find it when we open our homes and hearts to one another. I see. I think I get it. I guess I have to change the way I do some things. Well, how about this? I guess we can all get together for Shabbos dinner at my house next week. Sounds like a plan. The next week, Abby and all of her neighbors went to Nathan's house for Shabbos. There were a lot of guests, so Nathan and the chef talked and joked as they prepared the dinner together. Oh, you silly chef, you thought we were looking for Shabbos. And you thought I should go shopping for Shabbos. Everyone, including the chef, sat around the Shabbos table. Nathan had never seen so many people at his table. He realized that he liked it. And when everyone took a bite of the soup, and then Nathan took his first bite. Delicious! Now I also know the secret ingredient. And from that night on, Nathan and Abby took turns hosting Friday night dinner. 1 week at Nathan's, 1 week at Abby's. Everyone had a great time, and the food was always fantastic. And to you, friends, we say Shabbat, Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos, everybody.
Well, Grandma, I love that story. It was so great. And it turns out, besides a song about us, we have a song that tells this story, about the story.
Great.
Yeah, can you help me sing it?
I would love to, and maybe the people in the audience can tell it and sing it as well.
Yeah.
The words that we need are ooh, woo, woo. Can you say that? Ooh, woo, woo. Or it can be whoa, whoa, whoa. Up to you.
But it can't be Shabbos, that won't work.
No, not this song.
Okay, here we go. Shabbos, you know I really love you. Shabbos, you know I really care. Listen,
Ooh,
you want to know a secret?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's a secret you can't share.
Whoa, Shabbos.
Looking forward every week. When we see someone we speak.
Good Shabbos to you. Whoa.
Shabbos candles give a pretty glow. Kiddush and challah, then you know. Delicious.
Delicious. Whoa.
We love the yummy food.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We know why it tastes so good.
Good.
'Cause it's Shabbos.
Shabbos. Ooh. Good Shabbos.
Listen,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
you want to know a secret?
Yes, I do.
It's a secret you can share.
Whoa.
Shabbos.
Shabbos to you.
Shabbos candles give a pretty glow. Kiddush and challah, can you know? Delicious.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We love the yummy food.
Yum, yum, yum.
We know why it tastes so good. 'Cause it's Shabbos.
Ooh, Shabbos. Ooh, Shabbos. Ooh, Shabbos. Good Shabbos. That
Good
was
Shabbos.
a beautiful song.
Yeah, but I'm still in the mood for singing a little bit, okay?
Then let's sing
What
a
do you think,
little
Grandma?
bit more.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah, I
getting
think
ready
so.
for Shabbos.
I've got that Shabbos feeling in my head, in my head, in my head. I've got that Shabbos feeling
In my head,
all Shabbos long. You know, that food smells so good. I think I got that Shabbos feeling in my nose.
in your nose.
I got that Shabbos
feeling
in my nose.
in your nose. In my nose. I got that Shabbos feeling in my nose. All Shabbos long.
Oh, I can just imagine that food going down into my stomach.
Tummy.
I've got
Got
that
that Shabbos feeling in my tummy. In my tummy. In my tummy. I got that Shabbos feeling in my tummy. All Shabbos long.
But, as you said in the story
Yeah.
and the song, Shabbos makes everything special. Makes every one of us special. So I think we have to say we got the Shabbos in all of our bodies.
All of
ourselves.
us. Yeah.
I got that Shabbos feeling in my everything.
In my everything.
In my everything.
I've got that Shabbos feeling in my everything. All Shabbos long. Woo! That
Wow.
made me happy.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can't really see people out there, though I really wish I could. But if I did, I would say Shalom Aleichem, which means, hey, how are you? I mean, it doesn't really mean that. It means Shalom to you. And when the Shabbos angels come, and they will hopefully come in a couple of hours here in our house and everyone else's house, we're going to say Shalom Aleichem to them, right, Grandma?
To the Shabbos
Can we
angels.
sing that now, maybe?
I would love that.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShoresh, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Well, I think it's time for us to really get ready for Shabbos. It's almost here.
Yeah?
So, we got to say one more thing to everybody out there. You know what it is? It's not good Shabbos.
Not good
It's
Shabbos?
not good Shlambitsky or
No.
whatever it was. No, it isn't. It is good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos to you, and hope to see you soon.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom in your own home. Shabbat Shalom.
That was so fun.
So fun.
Have a good
See you, Gramma and
Shabbos.
Zabba. See you next time.
Bye.